Rookie.
You have great fighters, and great fighters start talking about one another. I mean, then egos become a big part.
Say it was better. You were in the ring with Roy. You saw Floyd in their primes. Who had a better prime? Who was the overall better fighter?
Roy Jones.
Roy Jones? Why is that? What separates him from Floyd in their prime?
The reason why was Roy for everybody in their prime. Floyd for everybody after their prime. He went at 5 years and fight Pacquiao.
Pac was still in his prime, wasn't he? Pacquiao was younger than Floyd when they fought.
Jeff Mayweather has been seen closely watching Floyd Mayweather's training sessions at his gym. Mayweather can be seen practicing fitness, mitt work, and speed exercises in the video. Floyd responded bluntly when asked if he has any plans to return to the ring anytime soon, stating, "I hear haters say that I wasn't as good, but I'm still the best ever. And if I come back to the ring, I'm still going to be the best ever." These training videos surface as rumors that Mayweather is getting ready for a real fight.
If you like this, please subscribe Punch Vista and click the bell icon for more latest and interesting videos.
Is there something that you want to elaborate on, or is there something that maybe you don't like about Floyd?
One thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter. That 8-0 fighter was an Olympian who was a monster, who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time.
Not an exhibition against Roy Jones Jr. have grown. Jones made a clear accusation against Mayweather for avoiding a high-risk opponent in his prime on another recent visit on Ring Champs with the Ann Barak. Amir Khan, in my perspective, was the only person who had a genuine shot in his weight class at the time. Jones declared that at that moment, he would not touch Amir Khan. Amir was unsteady. He refused to take on Amir Khan. "I am already aware of this." Jones claimed that Mayweather didn't want to confront Khan in the ring because of his quickness and footwork. Among boxing purists who watched Khan's 140-pound run, the claim that Floyd avoided Khan has sparked new discussion.
You don't think, hey, in my opinion, the only person that really had a chance in his weight class back then was Amir Khan. He wasn't touching Amir Khan. At the time, Amir had too good a feet. He wasn't fighting Amir Khan.
Amir was calling him out for years.
He wasn't fighting Amir Khan. Amir Khan had too good a feet. I already know this.
I just don't think he would have beat Floyd.
I didn't say what you don't know.
Timing was very too good.
Yeah, what you
he was young, he was fast, he was knocking people out.
You don't understand boxing like I do, though. Who Floyd was knocking out? Besides Pac.
At that time, nobody.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
Jones has remained steadfast in his belief that Mayweather was never the greatest. He has stated time and time again that Floyd's supremacy was due to timing and matchmaking, not to taking on the most formidable opponents at their best. Over time, his message has become increasingly hostile. Jones inflamed the situation in an interview with Seconds Out. "Do you wish to fight? I'm not tripping, come on. Come see me if you want to troll me. I am that person. I'm not very good at conversing." The 56-year-old former 4-division champion has stated unequivocally that he does not want to participate in an exhibition. He desires a serious battle with high professional stakes and a clear winner.
But here's what my problem is. Well, I understand, I know you're a Floyd fan, but here's my problem. Who did Floyd fight that was on his level? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. He know he going to prison when he get through. And then to take it even further,
He fought Cotto.
Cotto was not on his level. Wait. See, stop. Let me finish first. Cotto.
You asked me a question.
Cotto already was done. And Cotto an all-time.
Expectations have been raised by Mayweather's actions, even though no formal contract has been disclosed. Jeff Mayweather's classes are structured like a training camp, and the promotional machine surrounding him seems to be subtly turning on. Even though Mayweather has participated in a number of exhibitions in recent years, this fight appears more intimate and is expected to garner a lot of attention because of the legacy implications and Roy Jones Jr.'s refusal to view it as entertainment. Other experts have started to voice their opinions outside of the camps. Mike Tyson recently expressed his thoughts on the popular podcast with Shaq.
It's cool too. I got opinions, and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open.
Saying that while a Mayweather versus Jones fight would be a huge draw, he would prefer to see Floyd enter the ring with someone who is active and in control right now. Listen, Floyd will be hated by everyone. They all want to watch the fight, then everyone wants Floyd to be beaten. Tyson stated Floyd might fight Terence Crawford to earn some cash. The Jones match doesn't put Mayweather to the test the way a fight against someone like Crawford would, according to Tyson, and Tyson's lack of competitive advantage is what separates a fight that is entertaining from one that is only a show. Additionally, Andre Ward, who has unintentionally been associated with the rivalry between the two legends, expressed his opinions in public.
Respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire to 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right?
In an interview with the media, Ward responded to the notion that he had sparked the dispute by dismissing the notion while providing some clarification. Listen, man, Roy and I are talking, man. It's just fighters. In response to a question concerning the likelihood of a real battle between Mayweather and Jones, Ward said, "I don't think they're going to do that, man." Although he has expressed his respect for both boxes, Ward has stated that Jones has always been his favorite. In a different interview,
you think they should get it on? You think Floyd can get his weight up and then she
I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Who was better in their prime?
I ain't getting into that, man. Y'all know how I feel about all three of them, but Roy was my favorite fighter of all time.
You try to emulate a little bit of his style.
I tried to emulate all three of them, Bernard, Floyd, and Roy, but Roy is my all-time favorite fighter.
Oscar de la Hoya, who has a lengthy and complex relationship with Floyd Mayweather, shared his thoughts. In response to a question about his thoughts on the matter, De La Hoya downplayed any conflict with Floyd and instead discussed the perspective of retired combatants. "No, I get along well with him. I don't own a business. Look," he added, "we're former warriors, you know, we have a lot of testosterone." He went on to explain that retirement doesn't just mean that the drive to compete, the desire to remain relevant, and the emotional highs of the sport go away. "We are not combative. The game is missed. Since we witness so many young children arguing, emotions can occasionally get in the way."
Making fun of him that he got knocked out and all this stuff. What do you think about that situation? Who's the better fighter in their prime?
Look, in their prime, I mean, I gotta give it up to both guys, but I mean, look, we're retired, man. Let's keep this fighting thing for the young bucks, you know.
But you fought Floyd, you fought him, so you know firsthand, you know his talent. Sure. But Roy in his prime, when he was like Superman before the knockouts, before everything,
he was a beast. He was a beast.
If they're in the same.
You know, De La Hoya made a crucial point. Even though he characterized the back and forth between Mayweather and Jones as natural and even entertaining, Royce expresses his opinions. He says, "What's true? Floyd will fight to the death because he is Floyd. The gravity of Jones's tone and Mayweather's physical preparation point to a more intentional outcome, even though De La Hoya has attempted to portray the incident as a harmless byproduct of post-career enthusiasm. Jones has publicly called for a real professional match and doesn't seem to be changing his mind." His remarks, which contend that Floyd was never really forced into a vulnerable position during his career.
Incredible fights, no losses, but what you won't see is any time in his career where he was as good and as dominant at his peak as Roy Jones Jr. was. Roy Jones Jr. was one of the best fighters, pound for pound, #1 fighter in the sport of boxing for over a decade, and he deserves respect for that. Now, specifically,
have centered more and more on Mayweather's unproven character under actual pressure. Even in their latter years, Jones sees a battle as more than just a way to make money or pass the time. The goal is to determine who should be at the forefront of the discussion regarding sports history. In the meantime, previous champions and boxing insiders have started doing technical analysis of the bout. The weight class in which the battle would occur has drawn criticism. Roy Jones Jr. fought at light heavyweight and even heavyweight for the majority of his career, weighing over 160 pounds.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez, because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah, of course.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes. That's not reality. But in the business world, it is, because look how much.
Mayweather spent most of his career weighing between 130 and 147 pounds, and his most recent professional bout weighed 154 pounds. The weight difference and ring wear from different divisions may affect negotiations and sanctioning. Despite the fact that they are both well into their 40s and 50s, a lot of Mayweather's form and rhythm can still be seen in training. Videos from his camp. Social media fans have even stated that his accuracy on mitts and reflex pads hasn't significantly decreased, his movement still appears tight, and his balance is unharmed.
Roy Jones. You know Roy Jones, right?
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Let me get a shout out for Team Locked In. You agree with me? Roy Jones is in his prime. Man, like, fast, footwork, strong.
However, others are questioning whether this is a full-scale comeback or just an early marketing ploy, because there are no sparring videos or endurance exercises. But given that Jones is now demanding a professional bout, devoid of gimmicks, insiders close to the Mayweather gym speculate that Floyd is taking this personally and might be getting ready for more than just an exhibition. Roy Jones is prepared for combat. Furthermore, if Mayweather has already begun training, the bout might take place shortly. Will it be an exhibition or a professional fight? That is the key question. What are your thoughts? Please subscribe for more updates and leave your comments below.